Hi, everybody, and welcome to Module 2. I really enjoyed our time together in Module 1 and getting to know a little bit about each of you. It was really exciting to see how rhetoric is already at work in your lives as we move forward on this journey. So I wanted to walk you through what we'll be doing in Module 2, and we'll do this together. So go ahead and click on the modules link on your toolbar and head down to Module 2 by scrolling to the Module 2 Practice and Process session. So once you're there, you're going to click on the Module 2 overview, and you'll notice that for Module 2, we're going to be continuing on with some of the work we've already started. And this module will specifically guide you through how your writing choices are shaped by different rhetorical situations, and you'll be thinking more about genre, audience, stance, and purpose. So there's some key features and conventions we'll be taking a look at when it comes to writing the literacy narrative and that particular genre. For example, the personal writing genre is usually in first person. It is a storytelling type of essay. It reflects on personal details. And so you can use a lot of creativity in this kind of narrative. And what I mean by that is that it'll be a little less formal than your standard academic essay, and you can draw on storytelling techniques like using descriptive words, engaging with the five senses, and just get creative, as creative as you want. So this is a really fun type of essay to write. If you scroll down, you'll notice there are some key learning objectives and a list of the module content. So go ahead and click the next button. And you'll come to the learning materials. You'll see the estimated completion time is about an hour, but it may take you a little less or a little more depending on how quickly you work through certain things. So in this module, you'll have practice and process. So this requires drafting strategies, metacognitive self-reflection. You'll notice I posted a video on metacognition last week. And so those are the two key skills that will help you to shape your story with clarity and purpose. And there are several videos that you can view in this module to help you with those strategies. You'll notice that there's an arrow button that takes you through a variety of information on this page and walks you down to the videos that I mentioned on drafting techniques, a discussion on what is genre, and these videos are super helpful. I think you'll enjoy the video on personal empowerment through reflective and writing. That one will help you make associations about our purpose and transferable skills. And then there's the ungraded knowledge check to make sure you're on the right track. So just go ahead and answer those questions after you've gone through the module. And then we'll go ahead and click the next button. And you'll see we're going to be doing another annotation activity. Everybody did such a great job with the annotation activity in Module 1, and this one will be very much structured in the same way. You'll just read through the articles and make your notes. You'll see some comments that I've made there to help get you started and some things that you can be thinking about. And so this will work the same way. You're already familiar with how to annotate a text. Go ahead and click the next button and you'll see that there's a Module 2 quiz. And so this quiz is going to assess your understanding of the key concepts from the Module 2 readings and videos. And this will help you to understand genre, audience, storytelling, and reflection when you begin drafting your literacy narrative. So if you click on the next button, you'll notice that we finally come to this literacy narrative draft, and you've already seen a lot of the details here because we did an annotation assignment asking you for specific information on what to include in the draft. So you'll see here that the information is the same as what you saw during our Module 1 annotation of the literacy narrative. And that was your chance to ask any questions you might have and make comments about what's expected and how to put this together. So you can do the assignment overview, read through that. You may go back and reread through some of your comments posts from Module 1 to make sure you have complete understanding. And then you'll notice the step-by-step instructions of how to draft your literacy narrative and how to revise and submit that narrative. Notice the requirements are that it's 750 to 1,000 words, has 2 to 3 embedded images with captions, is in APA format. And if you click on that link, you'll find out how to do that. You do not need a cover page or abstract, even though we're writing in APA. And that'll be due during Module 2. You'll also notice that you have a section called How You Will Be Graded. You could use this as a checklist to make sure you've included everything that needs to be in the literacy draft, and that's something that you should reflect on. If you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see an important note about using Gen AI, and that you're not going to be using that for this assignment because you'll be practicing your own writing skills, critical thinking, and analysis. And if you scroll down further, you'll see that rubric I was talking about that you can use as a checklist to make sure you've included everything on the list, and that will set you up for a very successful literacy narrative draft. If you click on the next button, you'll see there's a little bit of conclusion here about Unit 1 because we're going to be moving on to Unit 2 after this is complete. So this section will wrap things up for you and then tell you what you'll be doing looking ahead to Unit 2. So that's kind of a wrap for what we're going to be doing for Module 2. I hope you enjoy your week, and I look forward once again to interacting with you in the annotation activities. And have a great week, everybody.